Now, if you feel okay with that, then have a go at challenge 1, where you're just subtracting a 1-digit number each time. And every time you will need to regroup. If you feel really quite confident that that makes a lot of sense to you, then have a go at challenge 2. So most of you should aim to have a go at challenge 2 today, where you're subtracting 2 digits and 2 digits, sometimes 1 digit. Sometimes you will need to regroup and other times you won't. So let's have a look at at taking away a 2-digit number from a 2-digit number and recognizing when we would need to regroup. Let's have a go at that before you have a go on your own. Okay, let's say we've got the number 50, 53. Okay, if we've got 53, and can you make the number 53 in front of you with your Deans? Pause the video, do that now. Okay, have you done that? I'd like you to subtract 12. Can you do that, or do you need to regroup? Let's have a look. We're subtracting 12, so we're taking away 1 10. Have we got enough 10s to take away? Yes, so we can take away 1 10. And we're subtracting 2 1s. Have we got enough 1s to take away? Yes, so we can do that. We do not need to regroup. Okay, so the answer is 41. But what if we had the number 53 and I asked you to subtract 27? Can you do that? No, we need to regroup because we've only got 3 1s and we need to take away 7 1s. We don't have enough. Okay, so we're going to take one of our 10s and exchange that for 10 1s. Now we can take away 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we were needed to take away 20. So we now need to take away 2 10s. 1, 2. So we're left with 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 26. So always start with subtracting your 1s first, and then if you need to regroup, move one of your 10s away and replace that with 10 1s before you start subtracting. And then look at how many 10s do you need to take away after that, okay? And then see what answers you get. So most of you should be having a go at challenge 2 by doing those. You'll need to think each time, do I need to regroup or not? Okay, and then you can write your answers down in your books. I just want you to use the Deans today. Even if you feel confident, I want you to use the Deans that you've made, because that will help you to really understand and visualize and picture what you're doing when you need to regroup. If you want to have a go at challenge 3, this is where we've got some 3-digit numbers, and sometimes you will need to regroup from the 1s column, and sometimes you will need to regroup with the 10s column. So let's have a look what that looks like. If you want to have a go at challenge 3, you will need to start by making some 100 squares, which are made up of 10 10s. Okay, so you'll need to make some of those before you start today. Right, so let's have a go at 135. Okay, pause the video now and have a go at subtracting, doing 135, take away 13. Take away 13. Think about, can you do it, or do you need to regroup? Pause the video now and off you go. Have you done it? Well done. So we're taking away 13. So we've got 110 to take away and 3 ones. Can we do that? Yes, we've got enough to subtract. So we can take 3 ones away and 110. And we're left with 122. Okay, let's have a go at doing 135. So put your 135 back together again. This time, pause the video and have a go at subtracting 28. How did you get on? Let's have a look. So we need to subtract 28. So we're going to start with the ones. We need to take away 8 ones. Have we got enough? No. So we need to regroup from the tens. So we replace 110 with 10 ones. Now we've got enough to take away 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need to take away 20 because we were subtracting 28. So it's 2 tens now we have to subtract as well. Okay, what are we left with? 100, no tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 107. Okay. Okay. Let's have a go at doing 123. Take away 41. So let's go to the ones first. We're subtracting 1, 1. Do we have enough to take away? Do we need to regroup? We don't need to regroup. We can take away 1 easily. There we go. Now we need to subtract 4 tens because we're taking away 40. Do we have enough? No, we've only got 2 tens. So we need to take our hundreds and we need to regroup those into 10 tens. Now we've got enough that we can take away 4 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 tens, so we have 80 and 2 ones. 82. Okay. So choose which challenge you would like to have a go at, whether it's challenge 1, challenge 2, or challenge 3. And use your deans to help you work out the answer. Remember, not every time you will need to regroup. So you need to think about, do I need to regroup here or do I have enough? Pause the video now and have a go at the questions in front of you. Well done. Have you completed those questions? Okay. What I'd like you to do now is to check your answers and see how well you got on. So here are the answers. So I would like you to pause the video and go through and have a look. If you got the answer right, give yourself a little tick. If you didn't, put a little dot next to it. And when you've finished, you can then go back, and any ones that you've got a little dot next to, you can have another go and see where you went wrong. Okay, pause the video now and do that. Have you done that? Well done. Can't wait to see how you got on. Finally, I want you to go back to your success criteria and see how you got on. So, were you able to identify when you needed to regroup? Did you know when you had to do that? If you think you did, you can put SC1 and give yourself a little tick. Were you able to regroup 110 into 10 ones? If you're able to do that, give yourself a little tick. And were you able to then subtract the subtrahend from the minuend after you had regrouped? If you're able to do that, do SC3 and give yourself a little tick. Finally, I'd like you to have a go at writing down when it is that you need to regroup. So what tells us when do we need to regroup? And you can note this down so that you can remind yourself next time, or if ever you're not sure. When do we need to regroup? Have a little think and write down how you know when it is that you need to regroup. Okay? Well done, dragonflies and butterflies. I can't wait to see your wonderful work. Bye.